Hey everybody, if you're watching this one, this is a non-audio related video and is not found on my audio channel, but you found it from the link from my last video that I just shot. This one is nothing but me telling you guys about something I did last weekend. If you're interested in hearing about me running in track and field events, then I'll make this pretty short. If you're not, you can check out right now. So last weekend, went to Oklahoma, to Shawnee, Oklahoma, to compete in what's called senior games. Senior games are competitions that are held in every state in the union, and then there's a national championship every other year that you have to qualify for. And it is a collection of the best amateur athletes in each state competing against each other in all kinds of events, in my case, track and field. And then there's guys who tend to spoil it for everyone who are professional athletes that run in masters classes, and they show up and run in some of the senior games events. And some of those guys are phenomenal. They usually walk away with everything. And this is no exception. There's some of those guys from the U.S. national team that were here. Francisco Bota is in my age group, which is 50 to 54-year-old age group. No, I take that back. I'm in 55 now, 55 to 59-year-old age bracket. And he was in that group. I was looking forward to racing him. He hurt an ankle and couldn't go. But also there, Don McGee, who's former world champion. He is in the 60 to 64-year-old age group. And then below me, there was Don Dramone, who's now, I think, 52. So he's in the 50 to 54-year-old age group. And as we were all lining up for the first race, which is a 50-meter sprint, Don McGee, the former world champion, who also has been mentoring me and helping me, I met him at the very first track meet that I went to. This was my fourth track meet now. And I did really well, and he outran me, and so did Boda. And those two guys from the U.S. national team didn't outrun me by a lot, but they beat me, but they noticed I did really well. And Don started helping me and mentoring me. And in the 50-meter race, that very first year, he gave me enough pointers to help me come out of the blocks, and I wound up having a photo finish with him. And he beat me by 100th of a second, so I got his attention. And he has helped me tremendously, and I just can't thank him enough. Really, he's the best. And when we were all lining up within our age groups, Don says, "I don't want to run in my age group. I want to run with the younger guys." So he wants to run where the guys are faster. He didn't want to run in the older age group that he's in. And of course, they would let you kind of mix things up, especially if there were so many guys in one heat. If you couldn't be in the heat with your age group, you could run with another age group, and they would sort out your time specific to your age group. So he's saying, "I don't want to run in my age group. I want to run with the young guys." And I'm looking at him, "You want to run in my age group or the one below me? You want to run with Don over there, Don Dramone?" He said, "Oh, yeah. I want to run with the youngest guys." And so I said, "Oh, okay, me too." So a bunch of pretty fast guys lined up there in that 50-meter. You can see me in the video. I am right next to Don McGee, who's that world champion. He's in blue. You can't see him very well, but all the way over on the outside lane in lane 8 was Don Dramone. And at the finish, you can see him a little bit at the finish line. We were pretty close, but I edged him out at the finish and took the win, which got me one of these. And then within about 15 or 20 minutes, they were calling us for the 100-meter. And I wasn't really ready. I was still tired from the 50-meter and was so happy that I did well. I didn't even care if I ran the 100-meter. But all those guys were lining up together again, and all the fastest guys. And Don McGee looked back at me and he said, "Danny, get up here, man." And made me get right up there next to him again, which I really appreciated. And in this one, you can see Don Dramone in the inside lane on lane 1. So you got to get a good view of all of us together. And I won the 100-meter. And I couldn't believe I outran those guys. Now, to their credit, Don McGee has had a knee injury and he hasn't been able to train at all. And he only trained for the last 2 weeks. And you can't really do that and be competitive. You have to train all the time. and he's run times faster than I just ran. And so has Don Drummond next to me there. He's super fast. In fact, I'll throw up a picture of him. He was part of a team that won the 4x100 meter relay and set a national record. So, I mean, these are the real deal guys. And I really didn't get a great start either time. I was really nervous to run with these guys. And normally, when I come off the blocks, it's, the arms go way out. I'll show you a picture here of this is me in practice, just coming out of the blocks. That's good for them. At the event, I just came off with little short strokes and shorter strides out of the blocks, so I didn't do as well as I felt. And in the 100 meter at the end, my form just blew apart in the last 10 meters. My form just went everywhere. I was trying to catch myself and was slowing down the last 10 meters. So I know I can do a lot better than that, but I did well, and well enough to win these. And now those guys are asking me to join the track club down in Dallas and making sure that I know when national championships are in North Carolina and national championships for senior games that I'll be going to in Florida. And they're asking me that I should consider going to Finland and racing in the world championships. And I'm just thinking, okay, slow down here. Wow. I'm still new at this, and I'm still trying to get my legs under me a little bit, but I've enjoyed it immensely, and I really appreciate all those guys who've helped me, and especially local trainer Robert Brooks. I found Robert Brooks, and he's an incredible trainer, and he helped me immensely and got me into the correct form and technique, which a lot of this is about form and technique, and he's helped me a lot. I got to thank him and James Trent for influencing me to go to my first senior games competition. So all this is new to me. I felt like even my first year that I went, I had a big soccer tournament right before the track meet, like the day before. So I'd been in multiple indoor games with no subs and was gassed and just showed up and basically took off the cleats and put on the track shoes. And I feel like I'm still doing that. I'm still taking off the cleats and putting on the track shoes. I'm still really green at this. So I'm just feeling blessed that I've been able to do what I've done. And for you guys that are interested in following me, I'll post some updates after some of my other races and let you guys know how I've done. And I hope you guys are cheering for me. I need the support, and we'll see what happens. So that's it, man. Danny also runs track. How about that? More in the next video. See you guys.